Hello, this is Victor from Black Pisces Production, and you're watching the How to Mix Power Metal video series. In the previous part of this video series, we talked about the kick drum. Today, we are going to take a look at the snare drum. But before we get started, here's a quick reminder. Drums before mixing, and drums after mixing. In this mix I use separate channels for every snare drum and for every microphone. I named these channels Snare 1 Top, Snare 1 Bottom and Snare 2. I process every channel separately and then send them into a group track called Snare Group. The group track's function is to have only one channel for all the snare drums that I could process even more. Let me show you a before and after comparison. On the Snare 1 Top channel we can hear snare drum samples captured with a microphone placed above the snare drum's upper drum head. This channel is used to give punch to the overall snare sound. The only plugin on this track is the Virtual Mix Rack. I use the VCC channel, FGS, FG2A and the New York modules. The VCC channel is set to Group 8. The settings are the same for this module as in the previous parts of the video series. Britain mode, drive at 9 dBs and input at -6.3 dBs. After the VCC channel, the FGS equalizer is used to add more top end and to cut out unwanted mid and low frequencies. I boosted 3 dBs above 7.5 kHz, cut 3 dBs around 2 kHz, 9.5 dBs at 1.4 kHz and cut 3 dBs around 200 Hz with the bell mode turned on. After the equalizer, I use the FG2A compressor with 4 to 5 dBs of gain reduction to add more punch. The last module in this plugin is the New York module that is used to saturate the signal. On the Snare 1 Bottom channel we can hear snare drum samples captured with the microphone that was placed under the snare drum's bottom drum head. This channel gives the snare drum sizzle. I use the Virtual Mix Rack plugin with the VCC channel, FGS and FG401 modules. The VCC channel is set to Group 8. The FGS equalizer is used to cut out some highs by 3 dBs above 7.5 kHz, to emphasize the sizzle by boosting 3 dBs at 5.7 kHz, to cut out unwanted low frequencies by 8.4 dBs at 261 Hz, and to boost the lows by 3 dBs around 100 Hz. After the equalizer, the FG401 compressor is used with the slowest attack time, the fastest release time and 2:1 ratio. The compressor's meter shows 1 to 2 dBs of gain reduction. The Snare 2 channel is used as the main snare drum sound. To process this channel, I use the Virtual Mix Rack plugin with the VCC channel, FGS, FG116 Vintage and the New York modules. The VCC channel is set to Group 8 again. The FGS equalizer is used to boost the highs by 3 dBs above 7.5 kHz, to cut 1 dB at 5.2 kHz, 3 dBs at 785 Hz, and to cut 3 dBs around 200 Hz with the bell mode turned on. This equalizer adds clarity to the snare drum. The FG116 vintage compressor is used with the slowest attack and the fastest release time on the second circuit. The gain reduction is about 1 to 2 dBs. The New York module is used to saturate the snare drum. Every snare drum track is sent into a group channel that is called Snare Group. The first insert on this channel is the virtual mix rack plugin with the VCC Mix Bus FG-A, FG Bomber and the FG401 modules. The VCC Mix Bus is set to Group A just like the VCC channel modules. The FG-A equalizer is used to boost the highs and to cut out unwanted frequencies. I boosted 12 dBs at 12.5 kHz, cut 2 dBs at 5 kHz and cut 2 dBs at 100 Hz. After the equalizer, the FG Bomber module is used with the needle moving around -1 and with the intensity value set to 31.5%. This module adds massive impact to the snare sound. The last module is the FG401 compressor with the slowest attack, the fastest release and 2:1 ratio. The purpose of this compressor is to control the transients of the snare drum and to glue the snare drum tracks together. The second insert on this group channel is my Aggressor plugin that is used to clip the signal. You can achieve a similar sound with any clipper, distortion or saturation plugin. And now I'm going to show you a before and after comparison of these two plugins. The first FX send I use almost every time on my snare group track sends the signal into my room FX track. Sending the snare into a room reverb gives a sense of space. The snare isn't so dry anymore, it feels like it is in a room. The second FX send sends the snare group into my reverb FX track. This makes the snare drum sound bigger, longer and wider. And now a before and after comparison of these two FX sends. So in this part of the video series I showed you how I mix the snare drum in this song. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please click the like button, leave a comment and subscribe to the channel. In the next video we are going to talk about the toms. Thank you for watching, see you in the next video.